don't know where this tripe was originally posted. Tumblr, I would presume. But it's fucking sickening that over 51,000 people did not find this fucking sickening. This post is about somebody talking about their father, who's an anthropology professor, who is not only wrong, but is also pathetic and very likely a creep. First of all, why he's wrong. It's simply not true that in hunter-gatherer societies, the roles of hunters and gatherers were split along gender lines. Gender roles generally come about after a society has undergone an agricultural revolution. And second of all, why he's pathetic. He is a male, justifying male expendability. He's a man, describing reverse Malthusian population replenishment theory as if he has no problem with it. Listen to how he fucking describes it. If all the men came out and 3 or 2 came back, no one would bat an eye. They'd grieve for sure, but society would go on. Now, if 5 women went out and 2 and 3 came back, society would collapse. Fuck this guy. You know how fucking insulting that is? How degrading it is to suggest that your life is less important, that it is more acceptable and appropriate for violence to befall you simply because of how easily you can be replaced? What's worse is that it's followed up by the poster agreeing with this sentiment. The poster is a woman, by the way. It's one thing if a man wants to use reverse Malthusian population replenishment theory to justify male expendability. That one thing being that he's a sad, pathetic sack of shit with no self-respect. But it's another thing entirely when a woman wants to use reverse Malthusian population replenishment theory to justify male expendability. Women don't get to do that, for the same reason men don't get to give their opinion on the reproductive rights debate. It's the reverse of no uterus, no opinion. The third point of why this guy is potentially a creep. This is straight up fake feminist male manipulator behavior.
I'm wearing this shirt and you won't even let me nut! Hey!
Now, of course men can be feminists. But you should be very suspicious if their idea of feminism is just putting down and degrading men, including themselves, all the while just glazing women unconditionally, just sucking their dicks. That's not what real male feminists do. That's not what any feminist does. That's what male manipulators posing as feminists in order to gain female approval and get into their pants do. I'm willing to bet good money this professor is creeping on his female students. What really pisses me off about this is this guy is basically suggesting that male expendability is completely inescapable, even under a matriarchy. See, what I find appealing about a matriarchy is the idea of male expendability being completely eliminated by gender egalitarianism. Patriarchy degrades men and women because it relegates the female body to the role of sex object, while relegating the male body to the role of violence object. And this guy is suggesting that there is no injustice in regards to male bodies being relegated to violence objects. That is perfectly normal and acceptable, even in the most ideal progressive society. Seriously, fuck this guy. And I don't want to hear anything about, oh, he knows what's what. He's a university professor. Yeah, so is Jordan Peterson. Academics is a scam.